McTominay. Ooh, I see opening there. Jadon Sancho. And so much space. Makes it 1-0. That's the second goal. Anthony. Back. Rashford tucks it away. 2-0. Wishful thinking. I was hoping that he could get his last. Get a goal on his last appearance. Let's see. Gonna take the ball down. Ronaldo takes a shot. 3-0. 3-0. CR7. Perfect send-off. One last time, possibly. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United career mode. This is episode 10, and this is a day just before January. Yeah, I didn't anticipate this happening, but our Manchester derby game has fallen just before the January window opens. So we are gonna play that game first before we even talk about transfers. This is what you should expect in this episode. So we've got a Caraboa Cup semi-final tie against Chelsea. So we're going to start off away from home at Stamford Bridge, and then our home game is going to be on the 24th of January. So at the end of the last episode, we were basically contemplating which team to play on camera. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to compile a bunch of videos, a bunch of clips together from each game. I'm going to try and make it 5 minutes per half. And yeah, we're just gonna probably cover goals, highlights, and key events. Okay, back to the game. So I'm not gonna include the press conference because someone dropped in the comment section below that I should do that a lot less. Also, just to add on top of that, I'm really happy that that person actually commented that. I'd rather people be open and honest about what they want to see in the series, what they want to see cut from the video. Like, just give me general feedback, like constructive feedback. I don't mind people saying I'm not doing good at this, I'm not doing good at that, because it helps. Because I'm the one that's playing the game, I'm enjoying it regardless. You guys are here watching, and you guys have been showing support from the beginning. So with that being said, let's get into the first game of this episode. Manchester United versus Manchester City. It's the Manchester derby. We beat them 2-0 away from home at the Etihad. We've been playing really well with the 4-2-3-1 formation. Defensively, we've been playing as a unit. Going forward, we've had a lot of improvements, especially for Marcus Rashford. May that continue in this episode, and may us get a victory in this first game. So we're live at Old Trafford for this Manchester United and Manchester City encounter. It's the Manchester derby. Hope you guys are looking forward to the gameplay, because I am. Like I said in the menu, beating them before. Now it's on us to go and do the double over them to give us a 5-point gap on the table. Can we do it? Let's take a look at the starting 11. Okay, so we're gonna line up like this at home. David De Gea's in goal at the back. We have Low, Lindelof, Martinez, and Malacia. In the midfield, we have McTominay and Fred as the CDMs. On the right, we have Anthony. Our number 10 is Fernandez. On the left is Sancho. Our number 9 is Marcus Rashford. So with Manchester City, they have Ederson in goal. At the back, they have Walker, Diaz, Laporte, and Cancelo. In the middle, they have Silva, Rodri, and De Bruyne. Up top, they have Mahrez on the right, Haaland down the middle, and Foden off on the left-hand side. Manchester City getting their team talks in. I'm raring to go. I hope you guys are ready for kickoff. It looks like Marcus Rashford is going to set it all off. We're attacking to the right. Manchester City are attacking to the left. Let's go. Okay, here's Sancho. Sancho in a bit of space. Just going to turn back as Fred. McTominay. Looking forward to this episode. I don't think you guys understand the half of it all week long. I've been thinking about this encounter. As I tried to slip in Bruno Fernandes, Ruben Diaz cuts it out. All played up the field into Walker. Oh no, Haaland through on goal, and a nice save pulled off by David De Gea. It's McTominay, gets it forward. Bruno plays a ball over the top to Rashford. He's in a foot race with Ruben Diaz. Marcus Rashford on the other end makes it 1-0 from defence to attack in a matter of minutes. On one end, we look like conceding as the Erling Haaland tried to take the lead for Manchester City. On the other end, Marcus Rashford with the counter attack just rolls it into the opposite corner, gives us the 1-0 lead. Haaland will always try to look to make runs in behind. It's on us to keep our shape. Nice ball over the top into Marcus Rashford. Rashford for number 2, and Ederson has denied him. There's Anthony. Kevin De Bruyne needs to be given a card for this. There's no way he's gonna get away with a talking to. This referee, I knew it, man. I just knew it. Free kick, taken. It's looped up into the box. Rashford heads it down. Sancho takes a touch. What a brilliant set piece that was. Marcus Rashford heads it down into Jadon Sancho and arrow it in to the bottom right corner to make it 2-0. So Man City are pressing now. Starting to press a bit more. Haaland. Yeah, we was forced to cut it back. And David De Gea did enough to intimidate him. Oh, nice 1-2 between Fernandes and Anthony. Gonna give it to Rashford. Rashford dummies it, moves on to his left foot, takes a shot. 3-0. 3-0 before half time. This is starting to get embarrassing for Pep Guardiola and his team. On the other end, Manchester City are trying to push forward. Oh, nice ball into Haaland. It's 3-1. It's 3-1. I thought I moved him in time. Erling Haaland remained on side and he dispatches it. Is this a lifeline for Manchester City? Hopefully not. There we go. The match is over. A 3-1 victory against Manchester City takes us 5 points clear on them. This is what we needed to go into the New Year's, separating ourselves from the team that's second place, that's putting up the best fight out of all the other squads for this title. So yeah, Ronaldo departs our club. He's going to AC Milan. Thank you for everything you've done for us, CR7. It's time to part ways. Okay, so we're going to start with the bad news. Jurrien Timber, that deal has broken down. 57.3 million was put in by my assistant manager and they've kindly rejected it. On the other end, Ismail Benacer, we've been given the green light by AC Milan to negotiate a contract with him, negotiate wages, playing time, etc. They've accepted a 40 million bid, so we're going to go ahead and accept that. Okay, so hopefully him and his agent can come to terms with this offer. I'm not going to offer him anything less than 125k per week, and I'm not going to offer him anything more than 170k per week. And hopefully we can agree terms on a squad role as well, something that's respectable. Next matchup is the first game after the New Year's. It's the Caraboa Cup encounter against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. It's the first leg of the semi-finals. We're going to go into this game off the back of a nice victory against Manchester City. We've been on a decent run recently. In fact, let me just quickly check the calendar. How many games have we won in a row? Must be quite a few games. In fact, we went the whole of December on a win streak. We went the whole of November unbeaten. We just dropped points against Chelsea. So yeah, we've been in spectacular form. I think I've been a bit harsh on some of my players, but the gameplay, you guys already know from the gameplay. I have had my reasons. Overall, we are doing quite well in the league and in cup form. So yeah, let's head off into this game, continue where we left off, and yeah, hopefully this is one of many games where we're going to come out on top. Okay, here it is, the Carabao Cup semi-final, first leg. Let's get this tie underway. Chelsea versus Manchester United at Stamford Bridge. I'm raring to go. Let's go, let's go. Again, really poor in possession in this match. Oh no, Aubameyang cuts it back. Nice save by David De Gea. Just to try and help move the ball along. Ziyech. He's going to cut it back eventually. He's going to have to. No, he's going to take a shot and set David De Gea. Okay, so we're introducing Garnacho into the game. Sancho was off, Garnacho was on. Sancho's not really had a great game, if I'm honest with you. Hasn't been effective up front. Garnacho. Red. Picks out Garnacho, who runs in behind. Come on, Rashford, keep up. Garnacho cuts it back. Van der Beek takes a shot. Mendy with the save. That's the first time we've tested out Mendy. And it's come from the Dutchman. Okay, two changes being made. Lindelof and Eriksen are making their way on. Van der Beek and Varane off the field. Eriksen turns. Eriksen continues to go. They've allowed me in the box. Eriksen drills it in. 1-0. Marcus Rashford. That was so simple. That was so simple. Why haven't I done that yet? Why did I not think of doing that? Eriksen, the magician, he just dribbles past them as if they're not there. For some reason, Reece James, the left winger. Anthony into Alanga. Alanga through on goal. Alanga makes it 2-0. in a matter of seconds, in a matter of minutes, I should say. That's the correct way to say it. In a matter of minutes, we've doubled our lead. Off the bench, Alanga has come on to contribute. So, yeah, everything's just looking really good for us now in that final third. I don't know what has happened in the last 20 minutes, but somehow we've woken up. I think that change, Sancho for Garnacho, or Garnacho for Sancho, has definitely revamped our attack, added that energy. Half time in this tie, and we've got a decent lead at half time, if I'm honest with you. Hopefully, we have more of the same at Old Trafford for the return fixture.
For further updates outside of the channel, please be sure to follow me on Instagram at RomelHD so you get further updates such as me premiering a video, if I'm recording a video or making new content, and also when I'm about to upload. So follow me on Instagram at RomelHD.
Okay, so I don't have much information on Jeremy Frimpong. Because we didn't manage to get Jurgen Timber over the line or agree terms with Ajax, I am going to scout Jeremy Frimpong in hopes that we can put in a bid for him and he can become someone that I can potentially bring in this window. Okay, we have completed the signing of Ismail Bennacer. We signed him for about 40 million from AC Milan. As you can see, he's going to be wearing the number 4 jersey for Manchester United. So welcome, a brand new signing, our first signing during the era of Romel HD. So yeah, this next game is going to be really quick highlights. I'm going to cover the goals only. So Manchester United versus Birmingham City. Ismail Bennacer, he's not going to get his first game. We're going to wait for a match sharpness to be a bit higher, maybe on a light green, dark green. Yeah, we'll say light green. And then we'll probably give him a few games here and there, give him a quick run out. And yeah, let's get into the game. Hopefully our fringe players, because I am going to rotate, our fringe players can get a win over the line. Nacho. Tomne. Anthony. Garnacho. 1-0. 1-0. Fantastic. Why did he do that? Fantastic move there. And Garnacho just tucks it away to make it 1-0 against Birmingham City. Hogan. Oh, Deeney. Deeney has equalised. That was a nice little counter attack from Birmingham City. Nice 1-2 between him and Hogan. He just drills it in. Troy Deeney knows how to score against a Premier League club. And he shows his quality. Anthony. Vanessa. Oh, clip the ball. What is going on here? McTominay. Go. 2-1. I don't know what happened there. I tried to shoot with McTominay. I took a shot. It ended up landing right in front of Alanga. And I put it away to make it 2-1 on the stroke of half time. Garnacho. McTominay. Van der Beek. All over the top. Into Garnacho. Garnacho on the other end. Has the ball. A lot of pressure on him. Cuts it back. Alanga takes a shot. Anthony's offside. So we have a debut for Davidson. He's on for Anthony. So our Scottish right winger is taking his spot on that right wing on the field. His first team debut. Rashford. Plays Davidson through. Davidson. On his right foot, Davidson takes a shot, and that's a goal on his debut. The young man manages to bag himself a goal, coming off the bench. What a way to announce your arrival at Old Trafford in the first team. This is a moment for this guy to cherish for years to come. Look at that. Shoots across the face of the keeper. He stood no chance. Garnacho. Brilliant ball forward into Rashford. Marcus Rashford takes the ball into his stride. 4-1, 4-1. We are having our fun in the second half. Old Trafford is lit up. Goals, goals, goals. I know we're expecting to beat Birmingham City, but we did go into the second half with a narrow lead, and now we're finding our way to give ourselves a bit of space to breathe. Referee blows the whistle, and there we go. 4-1 victory against Birmingham City. Fantastic performance from the fringe players. They definitely showed sparks of energy in a lot of moments of this game. Garnacho was one of them, Alanga definitely one of them, and Davison, he caught me off guard. Rashford came off the bench as well. Tad is 2 pence. So at some Tuanzebe, he could be on his way out on a free in July. At the moment, he has 6 months remaining. His overall is currently 76, and he's at the age of 25. We've not used him in preseason. I pretty much kind of shunned him away from the team because he made a lot of mistakes in preseason. And yeah, once I gave him a few chances in the first team, I kind of didn't really take to him. Like, he doesn't really add anything that anyone else can't add. I feel like Mengi, his ceiling's a bit higher, so moving Tuanzebe on could possibly give Mengi a few chances, a few first team opportunities in the future. Speaking of Mengi, I have put him up for loan because I don't see myself using him in the Europa League or in any other cup games for the rest of the season. So hopefully he can be loaned out, gain some first team experience, and then come back in the summer rejuvenated. So we're in for a striker now, and the criteria is for the striker to be prolific and pacey, and between the ages of I think it was 16 to 21. So yeah, this is what we got back so far. Giuliani Simeone, Rasmus Højlund, Brian Brobby, João Pedro, Amin Sarr. We're probably gonna get rid of him. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of him. Yusufa Mukoko. That's it. Sorry, I'm butchering names. But yeah, at the moment, I feel like Mukoko is probably gonna be the obvious choice for me to go for. Brian Brobby as well. I haven't used João Pedro before in a career mode, so I'll be open to using him too. But someone suggested using Yusufa Mukoko. So yeah, if I have pulled it up, the comment should be right above me or right next to me, wherever I place the comment. But yeah, someone suggested in the comment section below to go for Mukoko, and we are going to monitor him. I'm not going to be in a rush to bring in a striker now. I'm just kind of monitoring our injury situation. So if we get another knock to that forward line, we are in big trouble. And yeah, if that does happen, we'll go in for a striker. But I am expecting Martial to come back within a few weeks. So yeah, we're not going to rush in our decision to bring anyone in. This isn't that kind of series where we're just going to go into the market, buy people with the best potential in the first season. We're going to give the current squad some time, and I need to get used to some of these players still. Also, we've got 2 offers for Diogo Dalot, so a potential return to Portugal and maybe a switch over to our main rivals, Manchester City. So Manchester City, I put in a 41.1 million bid. We're going to go ahead and reject that, and off the rip, I'm going to reject the bid from Sporting Lisbon. Even though they are offering a decent, talented left winger, we don't need any bodies in that position, and I just don't want to get rid of Dalot anyway because I'm enjoying him on the pitch for us on the right hand side. He's put in a really good shift for the side, for the squad. So for this next game, we're going to be playing in the Premier League against Chelsea. We are currently 13 points ahead of them on the table. It's a Sunday kickoff away from home at Stamford Bridge. I think I just said that. Maybe I didn't. But yeah, let's head off into this game. Again, there's going to be another quick highlight game because we're seeing too much of Chelsea. And yeah, I'm tired of playing against sides that use 5 at the back. I feel like this game's going to be boring anyway. So if there are some goals, we are going to basically just show the goals. He sent Fred off. He sent Fred off. This game is an absolute joke, man. He's really sent Fred off for this. I took my player out more than I took out the Chelsea player. So we're down to 10 men. It's still 0-0. All over the top from Anthony into Rashford. That's a beautiful ball. Marcus Rashford should bury that. He has to bury that. He had to bury that. We're down to 10 men and we are scoring goals. It's 1-0. Fantastic display from there's a ball spread out to the left-hand side. Malacia. Oh, the ball handled by Azpilicueta is in a decent position again for us. So Rashford and Bruno standing over this. We've got Rashford. Just over the bar. Oh, there we go. We forced a mistake from Mendy. I'll take that all day long. I don't give a toss. Because that would happen to me and the AI will run off celebrating. I don't know what's going on there with Mendy and Thiago Silva. I think it's going to count as an own goal. I don't think I got the last touch, but Rashford put enough pressure on Thiago Silva to cause him to do that. That's quite odd that that's happened. Yeah, that's off Thiago Silva's an own goal. There we have it. There we have it. Another victory. Another victory. Away from home this time against Chelsea. Got the better of Graham Potter yet again this season. So yeah, can't lie to you guys. It's getting ridiculous at this point. Just take a look at the calendar. So we have Chelsea yet again after this Crystal Palace game. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip over this Crystal Palace game and this Chelsea game. So I'm just going to skip through the calendar. So fingers crossed that we don't get any dodgy results. So yeah, we beat Crystal Palace 4-1. We're skipping through calendar because this is just a bit too much now. Fixture congestion is actually crazy in England. And then it's even worse when you're playing the same side 4 times in 1 month. This is just, yeah, it's very tedious. So I'm going to skip this one as well. We're probably missing out on a few inbox chats. And we lost 3-1. So we are officially out of the FA Cup due to the congestion. It just got too much. It's quite annoying that we got knocked out of the FA Cup, not to our own doing, but to the calendar. But it's the only way this episode was going to get done in a respectable manner because this is just too much. So we got more offers. Probably I think 6 months too early. At the moment, I feel like Luke Shaw, he isn't in my bad books. He's not one of the players that we must sell. I'm definitely not going to sell him in this window, but PSG, they've come in with a 24.2 million bid for Luke Shaw. Okay, so we have some terrible news. So Jeremy Frimpong, we were scouting him, but we took too long to go in for him. He's now gone to Juventus, so that's one target missed out on. And I think Jurrien Timber, I think he's still available. We just need to look for him again. So this is going to be my last attempt at going in for Jurrien Timber in this window. We're not too far. Well, we are quite far along in January actually. We're past like the 20th mark. So yeah, we're past the 20th of January. So we have about 11 days left in the window. But mark my words, this is the last bid, the last offer that I'm going in with for Jurrien Timber. So 40 to 50 million. I think that should be enough to require his services. Fingers crossed we managed to pull off a deal in this window for a right back. If not, we still have Brandon Williams and we'll just go in for a striker because I do need to bring in at least 2 players into the squad. So we are going to be hosting Chelsea for the second leg of the Caraboa Cup semi-finals. Let's get into the game and let's put this tie to bed. Okay, so it's the semi-finals of the Caraboa Cup. This is our chance to book a spot at Wembley Stadium. We need to get past Chelsea. And yeah, they're the only side that's on our way. So this is how we're going to line up. We have David De Gea in goal. Williams is at the back with Varane, Maguire and Shaw. The 2 CDMs are Casemiro and Fred. On the right-hand side, we have Anthony. Our number 10 is Fernandes. On the left, we have Garnacho. Our number 9 is Marcus Rashford. So Chelsea, they have Mendy in goal. At the back, they have James, Correa, Silva, Koulibaly and Chilwell. In the middle, they have Zakaria and Kovacic. Up top, they have Mason Mount on the right, Aubameyang down the middle, and Raheem Sterling on the left-hand side. Ball goes in. Get out. Well done, Williams. As Bruno turns, starts running. Anthony. There's no support whatsoever. Kovacic, Sterling, Aubameyang. 1-0 to Chelsea. 1-0 to Chelsea. We've not defended well. We've not played well so far. 13 minutes gone. And Chelsea have a lifeline in this cup tie. A lot of pressure on him. Just couldn't ride those challenges. Oh no. Oh no. Sterling. Well done, David De Gea. Steps up. The nice Sterling, the equaliser. As Mendy gets the ball cleared. Garnacho does well to beat Kovacic in the air. Fred into Casemiro. Bruno cuts it back. Fred. What is going on with the finishing up front today? Oh my goodness me. That was a chance there to restore that 2-goal lead on aggregate, and Fred's definitely bottled that. Fred, there's a nice ball over the top into Rashford. Rashford smashes it in. It's 1-1. Marcus Rashford has been in exceptional form since episode 9. Oh my goodness me. As Alanga running ahead of him, plays the ball over the top. Alanga can run onto that. Anthony Alanga, what was that? I was aiming for the corner. For some reason, he went down the middle. We are taking a trip to Wembley Stadium in February, and we are through to the final. The first potential silverware we can win in an English domestic season. Don't know why I paused there. Let's get into the menu. So our representatives are taking their lovely time in trying to get this deal over the line between us and Ajax. So we're still at the first phase of the negotiations. We're still waiting for a fee to be agreed for Jurgen Timber. After that, I'm probably going to take it upon myself to talk to him and his agent just to ensure that we get the right back into the squad in time for the deadline day. Just before the deadline day or on the deadline day. For now, we are going to focus on this next game against Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. We're away from home. We're currently 17 points ahead of them. I think they're 11th and we are first. I didn't even spot the numbers behind the badge, if I'm honest with you. I didn't know that was there until now. But yeah, I am expecting another victory. We have started the New Year's off perfectly. Unbeaten, winning every game. Well, not winning every game, we just drew the last game. But unbeaten so far. Let's head off into the next game. Let's stop the waffling. So we are going to revert back to our 4-3-3 formation. We have David De Gea in goal. The lows at the back for Varane, Malacia and Martinez. In the middle, we have Van der Beek, Fred and Fernandes. On the left, we have up top we have Alanga. On the right, we have Anthony. On the left, we have Sancho. As you can see, Alanga's up top. No Rashford in the starting 11. He's on the bench though. But let me give Rashford a rest. It's been in a really good form. Oh, nice ball behind Alanga. Should have made that 1-0. Herrera makes the save. Bertrand. Dewsbury Hall. Body. 1-0 Harvey Barnes. Leicester City easy broke us down in that moment there. I don't know why it just took that one pass from Dewsbury Hall into Vardy. But it has. And then Vardy easy squares it off into Barnes. Fred. Van der Beek, we are attacking the numbers, which I like to see. Plays off forward. Jadon Sancho, shot, save from Herrera. And Anthony's there for the spilled milk. It's 1-1, taking off Varane and Van der Beek. We are bringing on Benacer and Lindelof. So Benacer is going to get his first appearance on camera today. And Varane taking him off. I feel like his recovery pace is dwindling. So and Lindelof is quite tactically sound at the back as well. He fits the system. Him and Martinez are perfect for each other. So it's currently 1-1. Anthony, he's making his way off the pitch. Alanga is making his way off as well. Garnacho and Rashford, they're on. Ball goes in. I'm going to deal with that. David De Gea catches it quite well. Throw that out. Who's that? Bruno. Lovely play from Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Super sub. Marcus Rashford gives us the lead, 2-1 off the bench. He comes on to contribute. Bruno Fernandes did really well, really composed to hold on to possession and pick out that lovely ball in behind. Harrison crosses it. Rashford far post, heads it. Lindelof. Fantastic display, fantastic set piece. We have won it. We have definitely put the nail in the coffin, put the nail in its bed. Lindelof knocks it home to make it 3-1. Look at the scenes. Look what it means to the team. And the full-time whistle's blown and the scoreline is 3-1 to us. Fantastic. We managed to pull things back, turn things around after Barnes gave Leicester City the lead. Oh my goodness me. such dramatic scenes at the end. So we've got some brilliant news. Ajax have responded to us and they've come back with a proposal of 48.1 million, and we've gone ahead and accepted that. So we are free to negotiate with Urian Timber. Hopefully we can get a deal over the line, and we are going to bring in a fantastic addition to that right back position. Planning to turn him into a right back, and saying it's going to take about 34 weeks, which is stupid. It don't make any sense. He was initially a right back anyway. He's obviously turned into a centre back in recent seasons, but he can still play as a right back on the game. So it just doesn't make sense that it's going to take 34 weeks for a natural right back to become a right back. So elsewhere in Europe or elsewhere in the world, Eder Militao's gone to Juventus from Real Madrid for 74 million. Leroy Sané, he's gone to West Ham United from Bayern Munich for 73 million. On the other end, Declan Rice has departed from West Ham United to Inter Milan for 51 million. Asensio's gone to RB Leipzig for 50 million. Marino's gone to Milan for 50 million. So Milan's been really active in this window. AC Milan to be exact. Ndidi's gone to Arsenal. Good move, good move. We already covered that. Correa's gone to Chelsea. We have Pau Torres, he's gone to Bayern Munich. So Madison's gone to Leverkusen. Smith-Rowe's gone to Atletico de Madrid. And we have Kimpembe joining Villarreal. Brand, he actually got that move over the line to Liverpool. Stones has gone to PSG. The list continues. We could be here for days. So before we wrap up this video, we are going to quickly take a look at the league table. So as you can see, we are doing really well in the league. We are currently 8 points clear on the table from Manchester City. We began this episode only 2 points ahead of them. So we extended that gap by 6 points, which is really good. We're first place with 62 points in the table. Second place is Manchester City with 54 points. Liverpool are third with 51 points. Chelsea are fourth with 46 points. Outside our top four, we have Aston Villa at fifth with 42 points. Spurs, they are sixth with 39 points. They're actually level with two other sides. They're ahead on goal difference. So they're ahead of Arsenal by 2 goals, and they're ahead of Everton by 6 goals. So yeah, Arsenal are 7th and Everton are 8th. Below Everton are West Ham United, 1 point below them. They're in 9th place. They have 38 points on the table. 10th place is Wolverhampton, 33 points. But on the bottom 3, Bournemouth are still in it, Brentford are still in it, and so are Brighton. The same order as before. For the next episode, episode 11, you should expect a home game in the league against Arsenal, and then we're going to have a back-to-back home games. We have a game against Wolverhampton straight after that at Old Trafford, and then we have that trip to Wembley Stadium against Tottenham Hotspur. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and narrow these 2 games down to several clips, and then we're going to have extended highlights for that cup final in episode 11. So if you made it this far in this episode, I would like to thank you because you are helping me with the watch time. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys just taking time out of your day to see what I'm getting up to with my save. But yeah, please remember to hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, hit the notification bell so you know if I want to go live, premiere a video, or if I upload one. Also, share with your mates. If you know anyone that enjoys football manager content, FIFA content, and PES content, please be patient with the other content because, yeah, it's just me, one on this channel. I'm trying to get as much content out as possible. I'm still yet to purchase FM23, which I'm going to do by the end of this week. PES, I mean, yeah, PES will come when PES comes. But yeah, again, thank you for showing support for the channel. I appreciate all the comments. So far, you guys have been really consistent with that. I know you guys are definitely sharing because look how quick my channel's growing. It's not just from YouTube recommendations, and even if it is, it's only being put forward onto the recommendations because of how consistent you guys are. So yeah, again, I like to give you guys your flowers because you guys are definitely helping me out. But yeah, hope to see you in episode 11. This was such a long episode to record. I hope when I edit this, it's not going to be too long. But yeah, I've been in this chair for too long. I need to get up and stretch. Hope to see you guys in the next episode. Take care for now. Peace.